Good morning, guys. How are you? Welcome to Crafted by God. I am on my bed, relaxing a little bit. I've already been up and had my smoothie for the morning. And right now I'm actually having, and the name of the tea is Mandarin Orange Spice. It is a celestial seasoning tea. It's 100% natural tea. And it is caffeine free, which is essential for me because I'm very sensitive to caffeine. It can literally keep me up all night. Even though it's morning, it also increases my heart rate, which is not good for me. All right, so anyway, that's what I'm having this morning. My cup of tea. Can you see the steam? Yep. But anyway, guys, the reason that I'm coming to you this morning is not just to share with you what I'm drinking, but I wanted to do a mini Empty review. I had said that a few weeks ago and I hadn't forgotten, but I had some other videos that I wanted to go ahead and get out of the way. And so now I can actually begin this review. This is just one part of my Empties review that I'm going to be sharing with you. I just wanted to break it down just to make the footage a little bit shorter. Okay, so here we go. All right, and this review is coming from the Dollartree. These are Dollartree products. All right, so I just wanted to share with you my thoughts on some of the products that I have purchased from there. These are more recent products, and some of the ones that I'm going to share with you in the future are not as recent. But anywho, guys, let's do it like this. Bam! What do I think about this? Okay, first of all, we're going to be discussing food in this review. And this is one of the snacks, rather, that I have tried. And I must say, I was surprised. It is really, really tasty. The only thing about it is kind of oily. It's obvious that it is fried. All right. They are sweet potato chips. They're sea salt crinkle cut. The date on this is July. Of course, I've already purchased and eaten these. But they were good until July 17th. When I bought them, I think I bought them like at least a month ago or less. But once you open them, it's hard to put them down, guys, because they are so good. At least I enjoy them. They're gluten-free. It's 0 grams of trans fat, and it's 3 servings of veggies. But like I said, if you're not careful, you will start eating these. They're so good, and you'll end up eating a whole bag. So I had to kind of make myself, slow it down. So anyway, I would recommend that you try this product. Now, let me go ahead and tell you, even though they're sweet potato chips, this particular brand of sweet potato chips are high in fat. It is 11 grams of fat, and it has 2 grams of saturated fat, 0 trans fat, which is great, but it's still fattening. It doesn't have any cholesterol, which is great, and the sodium... Hold on, guys. The sodium content is 160 milligrams, which, you can buy some chips and they're more than that. But considering this is 3 ounces, it's only a 3-ounce bag. And I'm sure, of course, they're basing that on the serving size, which is, this is supposed to be about 3 serving size per container. Yeah, and I can see that, but honestly, most people would consider this 2 serving size. Just depends on how much of a chip lover you are. But yeah, overall, when you want to talk about the taste, You know, when we want to talk about the taste, I can say these are great, and I would recommend that you get them. I would only say that they're a little bit healthier than the regular potato chips, you know, being that the regular potato chips come from the white potato, and the sweet potato is supposed to be healthier, you know, but the fat content in this particular brand is a little high, as well as the sodium content is a little high too. But it is seasoned with sea salt, so that does help some. Okay, it's all about moderation though. The next snack that I've tried recently is these Harvest Snaps, and these are the Snap Pea Crisp, and these were good. I could have held out until June 17th, so they were very fresh. And I was surprised when you look at the size of this bag. You're thinking it's not going to be hardly anything in there, but actually it was a good amount. I was pleasantly surprised. It's gluten-free also. It's lightly salted. It's 40% less fat. It's a good source of fiber, and it was low sodium, and that attracted to me. Plus, I was just curious, you know. I like peas on my salad. I like peas in general. I don't love peas, but I like them. You know, I am a veggie lover. So I was curious as to what, you know, they came up with. I've seen something in Aldi's too. They have a snap pea snack, but I haven't tried that one yet, but I will probably. But of course, this came from the Dollartree, so it's a lot cheaper. It's non-GMO, which of course is it's not genetically modified. And this package here has 1.75 ounces, but don't let that fool you. I think for the size of this bag, it was a lot in this bag. I was really surprised. And on top of that, it was tasty. It was really, really tasty. Now, for those of you who are on a weight loss journey or who are trying to eat healthy and who's just trying to work on your lifestyle as far as your eating lifestyle overall, for the health benefits, number one, to feel better, number two, and to live longer, number three, and to have a good quality of life, then these products may appeal to you that I'm sharing with you right now. Okay, because they suggest that when you're trying to lose weight, that you eat 6 meals a day, 4 to 6 meals a day. And let me tell you something, that's really, really, really tough for me, because I had really fallen into this thing where I was only eating like once a day, which is not good at all. You know, it slows your metabolism down, and it's also going to increase your, it can either increase or decrease your sugar levels. I think it can decrease your sugar levels. You know, so you want to try to maintain your sugar levels and your metabolism by eating more often and just a lot smaller portions. So I'm gonna tell you guys, for me, that is the issue. I have to work on my portions. My portions are terrible. That's one of my areas that I recognize that I need to work on. Okay? And so I said all of that to say, you know, I'm trying to incorporate maybe some snacks to help me build up my meals per day, because, you know, even though I'm a foodie and I enjoy food, I don't like to eat that many times a day. That's something that I've just got to get in my brain. I've got to work on that. And so, you know, for me, just getting back up to 3 meals a day is a challenge. And the way that I do that right now, I may have a bowl of cereal, or normally, especially during this time of year, I'm heavily into my smoothies. In the winter months, I struggle with that because smoothies make me cold, and I'm cold-natured. I don't like being cold, and so there you go. But now that we're coming out of the spring, soon into the summer, I am back on my smoothies, and I have them 1 to 2 times a day. It just depends on my schedule. What I try to do is make a large container of smoothie, whereas I can have one in the morning. Like if I'm in a hurry, I can just go ahead and drink that smoothie without having to make it and run out the door. And then if I come back and I don't feel like making lunch or whatever, I already have a smoothie made. And so in between that time, I may have an apple or grab a snack. And these are some things that I have been recently trying out to see, if that's going to help me build up my meals. Okay? So, would I recommend this after saying all of that? Yes, I would. I think they are very tasty. They are clearly light. They taste lighter than the sweet potato chips. I can tell you that. These are a little oily, so let me go ahead and let you know, if you haven't tried these yet, they are oily. These are not. They're very light and they are tasty. The next snack that I want to share with you guys, by Imperial Nuts. These are honey roasted cashew snack mix. They're okay, in terms of taste, they're okay. I don't want to get them mixed up because there's 3 of these. There's one that has the cranberries in it, and the almonds, and I'll share with you that probably at another time. I don't even know if I saved the packaging for that or not. But I think what I did with that, if you don't like these, really, the ideal thing for these, if you don't really care for them out of the package, they're great to throw on your salad. And I'm a salad buff now. That's one thing that I'm really into, and I've enjoyed for years, ever since I was a teenager. I've always loved salads. And so I'm really into my salad toppings too. It's not just the veggies and all that. I like tasty toppings. And so this is a great go-to for if you want to make a quick salad. All you got to do is break it open, throw it on your salad, eat it, and go. Okay, so would I recommend this? Yes. To give you a little bit more information about it, nuts are usually going to be high in fat anyway, especially nuts like peanuts. This is 9 grams of fat. Here you go. This is 9 grams of fat, saturated fat. You can see that listed, but it doesn't have trans fat, which is the bad fat. Basically the hydrogenated oil that can clog up your arteries. It doesn't have any cholesterol. It has 125 milligrams of sodium. And the carbs are going to be high. It's 15 grams of carbs. Excuse me. You have to weigh it out when it comes to carbs. There are good carbs and then there are bad carbs. More of the bad carbs is the pasta. Yeah, it's a process, guys, and I am really working on getting back on point, because I would say starting last year around July, I started picking up weight. Me and my fiance, we started going out. He's a foodie too. He's a thick guy, and so we both enjoy food. Heck, my whole family, we enjoy food. He's from South Carolina. I was born in North Carolina. And now living in Georgia, there's Southern food all around. I mean, when we moved here, I had never been anywhere in my life where there was a wing joint on every corner. Now, mind you, I haven't gone to a wing joint yet, but, my fiance, every now and then, because where he's from and his family, they are heavy meat eaters, really heavy meat eaters. And so I was not. But I'm going to be honest, since I've been with him, I've kind of picked up the habit of eating some meats that I normally do not eat. And so now I've had to make some adjustments. I am making adjustments personally, even if we grill out or cook out or whatever, that's fine and dandy. They may eat it, but I know personally for me, especially concerning my blood pressure, I have to scale it back. So that being said, guys, the good thing about this is there's protein in this type of snack. That's one of the positive things, almonds is a good source of protein. Cashews is a fatty nut, but it is protein, and peanuts as well, So give it a try. Yes, I would say give it a try. It's a good blend for $1.